The shelter just contacted me with a very heartbreaking story. Apparently they have a Spaniel-Mix. They estimate him to be around 4 or 5 years old, and they suspect that he's a survivor of canine distemper. Canine distemper is a nasty virus that affects puppies that are not vaccinated. And if the dog survives, it typically leaves them with severe brain damage, which causes major neurological issues. And such is the case for this boy. Apparently, he's got major head tics, physical issues, so if he's not adopted today, his time is up.
Is that you? Come here, come here. Come here. Are you the one?
When I laid eyes on this dog for the first time, it broke my heart because it brought me to realize a life he's probably lived to get to this moment right here.
I heard about you. You've survived a lot, haven't you? What's your name? You don't have one, do you?
When I sat down with him and I saw the condition he was in, I wanted to give him a strong name.
From now on, your name is Zeus. You like the sound of that? All right, come on. Let's get out of here. You're gonna like where you're going, trust me.
Empowered with an auspicious new name and a second chance at life, Zeus takes the first steps of his lucky dog journey. First, earning his red training collar.
That might have been your first collar ever. Good morning.
And then, meeting the pack.
All right, I know you're excited. I know you're excited. Come on, give us some room. All right, go on. Make friends. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
Within seconds, Zeus is off and running. He can barely contain his excitement as he meets and plays with his fellow ranch residents. His first day of class begins bright and early the next morning.
When I do any assessment of a dog, I usually stick to my basic 7 common commands. I want to find out if they know a sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, or a no. But in the case of Zeus, I'm really not expecting this dog to know much.
Unfortunately, the extent of Zeus's limitations becomes apparent before they even reach the training yard.
And as I'm walking him down to the training yard, he hits the brakes at the top of the steps.
They're just steps. All right, come here. We'll get to that later, come on.
Whatever the case may be, I'm not going to push it right now. When I got him into the training yard, I pulled out a treat.
You like food?
And right away, I could see this dog had a very good appetite. He likes treats a lot.
You definitely like food, look at you. But do you sit? Do you sit? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I don't think you do. And if you don't sit, I guarantee you don't lie down. Do you lie down? Nope, no.
As Brandon predicted, Zeus shows little understanding of the commands.
Do you stay? Yeah, you don't stay. Do you know a no? No, no, leave it, no, you don't know that either.
It's safe to say that Zeus has basically no training. And furthermore, he has physical limitations. So I have to make sure the home he's going to actually is very adequate for what he needs. When it comes to a special needs dog, you have to find a very special person.
Luckily, 2 compelling candidates recently popped up on Brandon's radar.
My name is Alice. I live in Canoga Park with my partner Chelsea, and I am a veterinary assistant and also a dog walker.
We are active, we go to the beach, we go to my hometown Temecula. We're looking for a dog that's under 40 pounds, gets along with animals because we do have a cat in the family, and we want to be able to take him everywhere with us.
But what makes Alice and Chelsea so special is their willingness to think outside the box when it comes to adoption.
We're not looking for the perfect cookie cutter type dog. As long as the dog is on the smaller size, we don't care if they're older, if they need extra love or extra time and attention, just as long as that dog is a good fit with my partner and my cat.
With Zeus safely out of the shelter, Brandon has the time to find him the perfect home. But a new setback threatens to derail Zeus's future entirely.
Come here, come here, come here, come here. What's wrong? What's wrong?
Though Brandon is unable to find any visible sign of injury, his intuition tells him that something is definitely wrong.
Come on, come on.
They say cats have 9 lives, but Zeus won't be outdone. At only 4 years old, he's already cheated death twice. First, when he miraculously survived canine distemper, and then when he was rescued by Brandon during his final hours at the shelter. Punching a ticket to Lucky Dog Ranch seemed to be the break he needed. But a late-night emergency once again sends his future into jeopardy.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, Dr. Nardi. Thanks for meeting me this late.
Of course. So this is Zeus.
This is Zeus.
Hi. I got all the paperwork from the shelter. I know he's got somewhat of a neurologic condition. You know, they're still kind of suspicious that it was distemper. For that, we'll just kind of watch him, make sure he doesn't have any seizures and there's no later effects. But what's going on tonight? Because I know that's not what brought you in.
I was just getting ready for bed, and suddenly I hear these screams out of him. This is not like a normal scream. This was a serious pain scream. So I checked him out. There's no bites, so there's something going on inside of him.
Well, let me take a look at him. His pupils look fine. His ears look good, so I don't think there's pain coming from there. I just want to check to see if he's got any neck pain. Doesn't seem to be his neck, but let me just feel his belly. Oh, yeah. So his bladder is very full. So one of the things I am concerned about is that he could have a blockage, bladder stones, something that's keeping him from going to the bathroom. Let me take him to the back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and get some x-rays, and then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so he does have stones in his bladder. Now, they look like they're trying to work their way out. I should be able to sedate him and do a procedure to remove the stones, and hopefully we can avoid any sort of surgery. And he should be able to go home in a couple hours.
Okay.
A few tense hours later, Brandon returns for the results.
Good news, all the stones have been removed. While I was doing the procedure, I did get a sample, and it turns out that he does have a bladder infection. So I'm gonna put him on an amoxicillin-type antibiotic.
So how do we avoid these stones in the future?
I am going to put Zeus on a special food. It is a prescription. Basically, what the food does is it balances the pH in his bladder. I also want to get him on Proviable. The probiotic is going to help support intestinal health, but I want to go with the tablet for him. I think it's just going to work best.
Okay.
It's going to be 1 tablet every 24 hours. I'm going to get your antibiotics up front, and we'll get you set up with the food up front as well.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks, Dr. Nardi.
You're welcome.
Talk to your veterinarian before providing any health supplements to your pet. After a close call with bladder stones, Zeus is finally on the road to recovery. Though training is on hold for a few days, Brandon goes ahead and starts Zeus on a customized diet and a daily regimen of antibiotics and supplements to maintain his health. In the meantime, Brandon hits the road for Canoga Park.
Hi, come on in.
Today I'll be doing a home visit with Alice and Chelsea to see if they're a good match for Zeus.
You're very familiar with dogs.
Yes.
Tell me about your dogs growing up.
I have always had little dogs. I had Jack Russell Terriers, I had Chihuahuas.
I grew up with a bigger dog, lab mix, and a smaller dog.
Both of them have not only had dogs their entire lives, but Alice, she works as a vet tech, and she's a dog walker, so she is extremely experienced with dogs. What's the ideal dog that you see in your house?
Definitely we want a dog under maybe 40 pounds. As far as breed goes, we really don't have a preference.
We really, like to be outdoors. We like to go to parks. We like to go hiking, road trips. So we would love a dog that can be comfortable in those kind of situations.
Because I'm so protective of Zeus because he has special needs, I need to be truly convinced that anyone who wants him really has not only the skills, but the drive to actually make his life as good as it could possibly be.
Having adopted an older cat that probably was not going to get adopted, we really want to look for a dog that people might pass up easily. I have rescued a dog recently. He's about a 15-pound spaniel. He's a male, he's very sweet. He's the most popular dog at the ranch right now. I've been pondering who would be the perfect family for this dog because we suspect that he survived what's called canine distemper. I'm sure you're familiar with that, working in the vet industry. Mm-hmm. So he's definitely what we call a special needs dog. I'm sure you're familiar with that term. The question I have for both of you is, do you think you would welcome a special needs dog in your house? Because that is a big responsibility for most people.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Anyone that specifically wants a special needs dog, that's dedication. And that right there was exactly what I needed to hear. So on that note, I'm gonna get back to the ranch and continue training him, and I'll be in touch.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
The next day, Zeus is finally cleared for training.
This right here is the most basic of all the commands. This is called a sit. Good, hold on. I know. Just relax, give me a sit.
Though Zeus shows enthusiasm, progress is slow.
Give me a sit. Relax. Over and over, I'm trying to get him to sit. I was to the point where I was almost ready to give up, and just like that, Zeus, he surprised me.
Zeus, sit. Good. Look at that. It's a sit. Nice. Sit. Good. Perfect. Look at you.
And that right there is all I needed to see, because if he can sit, there's no telling what else he can do.
Zeus, sit. Good. Perfect.
Mighty Zeus has come a long way at Lucky Dog Ranch. Not only is this special needs spaniel making progress with the common commands, but he's also on the verge of finding a forever home with Alice and Chelsea, so long as their third roommate signs off on the deal. To test Zeus's tolerance of cats, Brandon arranges a face-to-face introduction.
When I walked in the house, Zeus was already in the living room. So I walk right up to him, and I stand about 3 or 4 feet away with the cat. Instantly, Zeus, he gets curious because he sees this new animal. That's when the cat gave him the warning. That's a warning, Zeus. At that point, Zeus basically backed away from the cat. From there, I put them both on the ground together. You don't care, do you, Zeus? All I'm looking for out of both of them is to not be aggressive towards each other. And right now, they're both making straight A's in that department. Over time, I guarantee when they start living together, they'll become best of friends. But for now, they're just gonna peacefully coexist.
Oh, there she goes, Zeus. All right, buddy, come on. Good job. Come here. Oh, yes. Come on.
With tolerance testing out of the way, Brandon starts preparing Zeus for his adventurous new life. First, taking him to restaurants and beaches like those that Chelsea and Alice frequent. Then, acclimating him to road trips that his new pet parents plan to take him on. So far, it's been a smooth ride. But a new challenge makes Zeus put on the brakes.
If there's one thing I've learned about Zeus so far, it's stairs are his nemesis.
Because Zeus will likely encounter stairs while out and about with Alice and Chelsea, Brandon takes on this problem one step at a time.
I'll be starting off on steps that are only about 4 inches deep, and from there we can build. So I fill up his food in a bowl, and all I do is I put it at the top of one step.
Zeus gets his front legs on the step, but can't generate enough momentum to make it all the way up.
So I back him up a few feet.
Okay, you ready? And running start. Get it, Zeus. Get up there. Go on. There you go. Good boy.
Once he's done it once, he can do it 1,000 times.
As his confidence builds, so does his momentum.
Good, and hop, and hop. Good boy.
Over the course of the week, Brandon tests Zeus on a variety of stairs.
There you go, there you go. Good. Hop, 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 hop. Good. There you go. Nice.
But his biggest challenge awaits. 4-year-old Zeus is no stranger to adversity. Not only has this Spaniel-Mix survived both distemper and a bout of bladder stones, but he's also managed to learn the common commands despite his physical and neurological limitations. Today, he faces his ultimate challenge: stairs.
Zeus can do whatever he wants. It's his confidence that's preventing him from accomplishing these things. So today, I'm gonna finally find out where Zeus's confidence truly is. When I walked him up to that first step, he hit the brakes hard.
Come on, Zeus. Zeus. Come on.
I thought to myself, he's not ready.
Come on, buddy. There you go. There you go. Good. There you go. There you go. Good. Keep it. There you go. Good, good, good.
And with every step, his confidence grew.
Good boy. Come on. Come on, Zeus. Come on, Zeus. Good boy.
And just like that, we were at the top.
Perfect, perfect. All the way up, all the way, all the way, all the way. Good, good. Perfect.
In recognition of his Herculean effort, Brandon rewards Zeus with his green collar, officially inducting him into the pantheon of lucky dog graduates.
You like that, don't you? All right, come on. You got a family waiting for you.
It's been a long and somewhat challenging road for Zeus, but today it's a big day for him. It's the day he finally gets to meet his new forever family.
Hi.
Look down.
Oh!
I thought I'd surprise you.
Oh, hi, Zeusy.
Oh my goodness. Hi, cutie.
He's gonna be slipping and sliding.
Honestly, Zeus is perfect. He's just so happy. He's such a love bug.
I know.
Look at this.
I think that Zeus is a very special dog. You can just tell he exudes love.
He is so precious. Look at this. I mean, to me, when I look at him, this is perfection. I don't think he even knows that anything is different about him.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't realize he's special needs.
Just because he might not be as able to do certain things as other dogs doesn't change the fact that he can love the same way, he can play, he can have fun. Those emotions don't change.
Come on, let's go show him his backyard. For me, the best part was watching him take his first steps into his new backyard. It looked like as if he was feeling the ultimate form of freedom. And when I saw this, I knew he was home. So what do you two think? You can take him from here?
Oh, yes.
I don't
think we can handle it.
Yep, I don't think we'll let you take him.
I think it's in good hands.
Come here. I know.
So long, Zeus. Take care of yourself, buddy. He's all yours.
Welcome home, buddy. Hi. Who's Daddy?
He's in your mama's. Huh?
All right, take care.
Thank you, Brandon.
I was just contacted by the shelter with a very heartbreaking story. They say they have a 3-year-old foxhound that was turned in by her previous family. And they say when she was turned in that her owner was absolutely devastated. He did not want to give her up. But evidently, he fell on really hard times and he couldn't even afford to feed her anymore. So he had to make the difficult decision to give up his own dog. And now she's been stuck in the shelter for quite some time and her time is basically up. So I'm gonna get down there and see what I can do. Okay, I recognize you from anywhere.
Hi. I definitely recognize you because we don't see many of you in the shelters out here.
All right, tell you what, let me in there. I'll give you some more of that. Oh, you're a lap dog.
Starved for affection, 3-year-old Betsy finds her way into Brandon's lap for a hug.
You're very sweet, I can already tell.
Brandon quickly decides to rescue her so she doesn't have to stay in the shelter another minute.
I'll tell you what, if you get off me, I can put a leash around you. There we go. And we can go for a drive.
Back at the ranch,
Come here. Try it on. And then the ears. There. Gotcha.
Betsy gets her very own Lucky Dog in Training uniform.
Okay, come on. Let's go meet the pack. Come on. All right. Say hi. Make her feel welcome. Hold on. Go on. Go play, make friends. Whoa. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
Right away, Betsy follows her nose and makes new friends. After some playtime, she finds her way back to Brandon. Her sweet and gentle nature could make her the perfect companion for Janice Lisboa, who lives in Angeles Oaks, California.
I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for over 50 years. I was wooed out of retirement by a very nice gentleman who runs a YMCA camp, and I'm now camp nurse.
Janice is widowed and hasn't had a dog in several years. But now that her work life has slowed down, she's ready to adopt a rescue dog.
I'm looking for a dog that has a very easygoing temperament, that would be very child-friendly.
Janice's son lives nearby, and she spends a lot of time with her 2 granddaughters. She also lives a very active lifestyle and would love a companion.
I garden a lot, I walk a lot. I also like to go hiking, so I would, really like to have the dog with me during those times.
Meanwhile, at the ranch, Brandon has discovered something very concerning about Betsy.
Betsy and I were hanging out in the house, and I figured I had a little free time, so I went to my tack room and I started organizing the leashes and harnesses. Not more than 30 seconds later, I heard Betsy give off that shrieking hound howl. Well, my house is hooked up with spy cams, so I take my monitor, turn it on, and lo and behold, what do I see? She's pacing, she's howling, she's panting, she's drooling, she's salivating, she's running to every window trying to find me. She's got separation anxiety. Obviously, this is a big issue that needs to be worked on. But in the meantime, I've got an appointment with the vet so she can get checked out. Hey, Kelly.
Hi there, how are you?
This is Betsy. She's here to see Dr. Garcia.
Excellent, we have you in room 3 today.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, Brandon, how are you?
Hey, Dr. Garcia, how are you?
Good to see you. We have Betsy here.
We have Betsy here. I've had her for about a week now. She seems healthy on the outside, but I'm not a vet. I wanted to get your opinion on that.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll give her a physical exam. She looks a little thin, just looking at her right off the bat, but we'll do a physical on her and make sure everything looks okay. She's eating and drinking okay? Everything looks
She eats
good?
a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Garcia examines Betsy's eyes, mouth, and ears.
All right, everything looks okay in there.
He also listens to her heart and lungs.
Betsy's active and runs around okay?
She's very active, like most hounds.
Okay, her heart and lungs sound great. Yeah, the only thing I can see is, her ribs are showing a little bit, and that's because she was in the shelter. And if you feed her 3 or 4 times a day, she'll put a few pounds on. But overall, she looks in good shape. I'm just gonna check her joint range of motion. She has good muscle development in these back legs, so it looks like she can run and jump pretty well. All right, so Betsy seems like a really sweet and calm dog. Any other concerns you have?
Yeah, she's calm when you're with her, but you leave the room. Ooh, look out. She's got,
really?
Yeah, she's got separation anxiety.
So she suffers from anxiety when she's left alone.
Yeah.
Well, there's a product called Soliquin, which supports balanced behavior and relaxation and helps dogs cope with stressful conditions. And this is the Soliquin for larger dogs, since Betsy's 54 pounds. And you're gonna give her one of these daily with food, and we'll see how she responds to this over the next 30 to 60 days.
Perfect. I'll get her started right away.
All right.
Besides that, she gets a clean bill of health and I can continue training.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Doc.
All right, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, take care.
Talk to your veterinarian before providing any health supplements to your pet. Brandon recently rescued Betsy, a 3-year-old foxhound, from the shelter. He discovered she has separation anxiety, so he gives her time to adapt to her new environment while he searches for a potential adopter.
Today I'll be doing a video conference with Janice to see if she's a good match for Betsy. Hey Janice, how are you?
Hi Brandon, I'm well, how are you?
Doing well. We start talking and the first thing she tells me is she's very experienced with dogs. She's had them her entire life.
As a child, we had a Chihuahua mix, and then as an adult, I had a Dachshund Beagle mix, and eventually I had a second dog with that dog that was a little terrier mix.
She tells me that she's a nurse, and every summer she goes to a YMCA camp where there are a lot of kids, and she would love to have a dog join her there. And in what ways do you think a dog could benefit these kids at camp?
The younger children especially get homesick, or they have minor injuries that they have to stay up in the infirmary with me. And I just think that having a dog would be great emotional support for them, a comfort for them.
Yeah. So tell me about your property. What's it like?
Well, I have 3/4 of an acre of wooded property here. I have a lot of room for a nice dog. I have a 3-bedroom home. I have a doggy door here in the home.
She tells me that her son often brings his 2 dogs around.
I actually dog sit with the shepherds up here from time to time, and it's important to us that the dogs be compatible.
Well, everything you're telling me, it sounds great. And I have rescued a dog recently, and she does sound like she would fit into your life pretty well. She's a foxhound, and you're already experienced with hounds, so you had that Dachshund Beagle mix.
I love that dog. He had such character.
And it was at that moment that I had to ask her the million-dollar question. Is she okay with having a dog with separation anxiety? And it didn't take more than a second for her to give me a resounding yes.
Yes.
So far, she seems very sweet. She's great with all dogs that I put her with. I'll obviously have to test her with kids, but in the meantime, we'll keep moving forward.
I'm really pleased that Brandon has been searching for the right dog. Having a dog will be a great companion and also a comfort.
It's great meeting you, Brandon.
All right, good talking to you. We'll be in touch. So now that I've gotten to know Janice a little better, I have a game plan, and it's time to get back to work with Betsy.
3-year-old Betsy is adapting to life at the ranch. And the next step is to find out if she's had previous training.
Today I'll be doing Betsy's assessment of her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. The first thing I noticed out of her when I brought her into the training yard is her nose started going to work.
Lots of good stuff, huh?
Hounds' noses are far more powerful than any of the dogs out there. But when it comes to basic obedience, there are a lot of drawbacks. And the reason why is what I'm experiencing right now with Betsy. Betsy's nose is everywhere but here.
What do you smell? What do you smell? Here, I'll tell you what. Let's get your mind off that and onto this. Oh, you like, whoa, nope, I lost you already.
So after about 5 or so minutes, now her attention's finally on me.
Give me a sit. Can you sit? No, do you know how to sit? All right. Oh, I see you're a jumper. All right, do you come? Do you come? All right, I'll take that.
And from there, I asked her to lie down.
You go down? Do you have any clue what I'm talking about?
The word no is not even in her vocabulary.
No. Yeah, you ain't falling for that one.
She did not stay at all.
Yeah, you don't stay.
But the one thing that did surprise me is she actually had a pretty good heel command.
Heel? Not bad at all.
So even though Betsy really didn't know anything in the assessment, she is extremely sweet and she's a Velcro dog.
All right, I got my work cut out. Come on.
Brandon moves forward with Betsy's training. And to calm her separation anxiety, Brandon employs a layered training system using several techniques at the same time. In addition to giving her supplements, he sets up a speaker that plays positive audio tones, as well as spraying calming spray throughout the house. He also tries a compression shirt, which provides a calming sensation. After using these methods for a few weeks, Betsy's anxiety has significantly decreased.
You nice and relaxed now? Here, don't let me stop you.
In the training yard, Betsy makes progress on the no command.
I take a leash and lock it off to an eye bolt behind her, and this prevents her from lunging forward.
Nope.
And from there, all I do is I take a treat and put it just out of reach of that extremely powerful nose of hers. Betsy tried everything to get it. She tried lunging for it.
Nope.
She tried protesting.
Just relax.
She even tried being cute, trying to give me those sad little puppy eyes.
Cute little stuff like that's not gonna work.
And finally, she tried something that she had not tried previously. Sit there and be obedient.
Okay. Good. Nope.
Brandon repeats the process over and over.
Till eventually I was convinced that she could do it without the anchor leash on. So I simply popped the leash off. And what does she do? She stares at me with those droopy puppy eyes of hers, and she waits for me to say the word okay.
Okay, good. And we heal.
Betsy has settled right into life at Lucky Dog Ranch.
And we heal. Good.
And soon, Betsy has mastered all 7 common commands.
Beautiful. And we sit. Beautiful. Nice.
Next, Brandon moves on to preparing Betsy for her future life. Since Janice wants her dog to join her at summer camp, Brandon confirms that Betsy is good with children. He also conditions Betsy to hiking trails and long car rides. Finally, since Janice's house has a doggy door, Brandon teaches Betsy how to use one.
So what I do is I take the entire dog door flap and I nail it all the way up. And from there, I simply call her through.
Betsy, come here. Come on, all the way through, all the way through. Beautiful. Good, good, good.
From there, all I do is I lower it an inch and I repeat the process.
Come on, all the way, good. Look at that, perfect, perfect.
Brandon lowers the flap an inch at a time.
Betsy, come on, all the way, good. Look at that, perfect, perfect. What was that that hit your back?
Until there's only a corner open.
Come on, Betsy, come on, good, nice. Beautiful.
And now I see she's comfortable enough, I drop the entire dog door altogether. And lo and behold, when I call her,
Betsy, come on.
She pushes the entire thing and walks through effortlessly.
Come on, Betsy, good, nice.
She now has been trained to the dog door.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Betsy, a 3-year-old foxhound, suffered a heartbreaking past. Her owner surrendered her when he could no longer care for her. But after being rescued and trained by Brandon, she's facing a brighter future.
Today's a really big day, not only for Betsy, but also for Janice.
Hey.
Hey.
Good to see you. Come on in. It's the day they finally get to meet each other and form a new family. You hear some nails?
I do.
You do? I thought you did.
Hey, Betsy.
Betsy, come say hi.
Hi. Hi, girl. Hi. Hi. She came to me right away and accepted me very quickly. She got on the couch and cuddled right up to me and nuzzled and wanted to get as close as she could. That was just the perfect start.
Good girl you are. Do you know what's going on? Probably not yet.
Betsy has literally been glued to my hip now since the day she came to the ranch. And I was actually worried that she wouldn't bond with Janice the way I'd hoped. But those worries, they went out the window right away when I saw this. So what's going through your mind?
Oh, I'm just so pleased.
Yeah. At that point, I explained to Janice about Betsy's separation anxiety. She got over it here. She should get over it at your house. So everything you need for the anxiety is in this bag right here. So I told Janice in specific detail the next steps to take over the next month or so. It actually works quite well with her, along with the calming sprays.
Okay.
And what's gonna happen throughout the month, you're gonna wean her off slowly but surely of all this. And we should have it managed.
Okay.
And we'll be in touch to make sure that she's okay, all right?
Absolutely.
From there, I knew Betsy was in good hands, so it was time to introduce her to the rest of her family. I told Janice's son, her granddaughters, and their 2 dogs to come out to the ranch, and it didn't take long for them to start playing.
It was great to see that Betsy got along with the dogs that we have, so that when we go and spend time with my mom, and it's a whole family get together, the dogs can come too.
Good girl, Betsy. Get him. Who's that, Betsy?
I think Betsy was hilarious because when she walked in, she climbed all over me, tried to lick my face.
Oh, look at that. I think she likes you. She likes you.
It made me feel good seeing Betsy get along with a new family like this. She's been through a lot. She's overcome a lot. And that was the moment that I knew there was just one thing left to do. Vivian, you see that green collar up there? Put it on Betsy.
Betsy has earned her green graduation collar.
Yay! We have a dog.
We have a dog.
Yay!
After seeing a dog with a bad history come so far and then be able to join your family and be part of your pack, it's just wonderful being a part of that.
Oh, come here.
Betsy is ready to go to her new home, which means Brandon has to say goodbye.
So long, Betsy. You be good. All right. All right.
I feel blessed to have the opportunity, really, to find a dog like Betsy and to be able to give her a forever home.
She's all yours.
Thank you so much, Brandon. Come on, Betsy. Come on, girl, let's go home.
When one door closes, another opens. Betsy has found that all her tomorrows are filled with happiness and love.
Hello.
A month later, Brandon receives a call from Janice letting him know that Betsy's separation anxiety has eased.
Yeah, she's doing well. She's settling in.
All right, great. Let me know if you need something else. Okay, bye. Betsy has gone through quite a few ups and downs in her life. Losing her family, losing her friends, and losing her home all in one day is never the easiest thing to deal with. Now in her new home, with her new family, Betsy leaves the past behind and begins to create new memories, knowing that she'll never see another shelter ever again. From hopeless to a home, that's my mission. One dog at a time.